Hello, hello, hello. How we doing today? Hope everyone is doing well. I'm just double checking a couple of things. Updating some stuff. And then we'll get on with some shiny hunting fun. Okay. Alright, I got everything taken care of. We should be good to go. There. And I'm gonna take this down a little bit. We might let this run. I might take the in-game audio down and the bring this back up a little later. So let me know how you're feeling on that front. And pop my chat out so I can see you all better. There we go. Oh. And we're back in it with some more Pokemon Violet. I think we're gonna go after Iron Jugulis some more. Past few streams we've done that. We haven't been able to find one yet, so hopefully this is the day. We'll probably only go for a couple hours, but it'll be a good time regardless. I was working on some Pokedex completion stuff earlier. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Area 0. But I'd already confirmed. That's my bad. But before we go, we do need a sandwich for encounters. And I'm trying to remember. I think we need a dark one. Got Daryl there. Daryl the Merrill. He's the shiny one. If I remember correctly... Yes, it's this one we want. Silver pick. And now, I remembered ahead of time to hold... You gotta hold down the button before you place it. There. I can't remember, like, the best order to do this. So if our first sandwich is kind of a fail, we're just gonna have to live with it. But that's fine. Oh, we missed a lettuce. Oopsies. I guess we'll just put this here. And then I think tomatoes are probably gonna be best. I feel like I might have wanted the tomatoes on the bottom. I feel like they might have been a little steadier there. That's okay. Let's just hope these... Ooh, that one's in between. That's fine. Put that there. And then put this one there. Get our bread. And pick. Yeah, there we go. I think we got it. Because the difference between encounter power level 1 and level 2 can actually be pretty big. So let's hope it didn't detect anything as falling off when we get the full encounter power. I always forget you have to hit, like, you have to select to, like, get to the eating cutscene. What did you everyone have for lunch? It's lunchtime here if you're eating lunch. Or if you've already eaten lunch if you're ahead of me, or breakfast if you're behind, I suppose. Okay, we did get the level 2 dark, so that's good. That's just a little bonus question. Exclamation point question in the chat if you want the question of the day. Now we're going to go down to research number 4 to get down to Iron Jugulis. Hello, Flip-Flop Guy. How's it going? Can't stick around for long, unfortunately. That's okay. So, today my dog, I posted it in Flip-Flop Guy's Discord chat, but I'll tell you guys here as well. He has been, like, obsessively licking his paws recently. What are we hunting today? Iron Jugulis, the Paradox version of Hydreigon. Actually, I remember you sent me something for this very occasion. I gotta go back and pull it. Save. There. I'll throw them on screen for us while we're stuck in this battle. Okay, there we go. Add. I believe it's image. Browse. Oh, stuck in another one. What did you say that is? I think this is it. No, that one's not moving. Oh. Yes, you. Get out of here. Should I find another one? No, I got it. I just need to... I downloaded it and couldn't find the name. Media source, I think, is what I actually want. Here we go. Gotta be in here somewhere. I downloaded you. Where are you at? At least this battle music's kind of bumping while we go through this. There we go. Aha! We'll put him down here in the corner. There we go. How's that look to everyone? Have I tested out the new command? I have not. New command is !mod. We'll see what it does. Ooh. Didn't work exactly how I wanted it to, but I'll have to fiddle with it. It's fine for now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it to like actually tag all of you guys. That is a-okay for me. Weird that it split the message. It is. I don't know why I did that. But now that we got some housekeeping stuff out of the way and wasted a ton of time on this sandwich, oh my gosh. I need something faster than Azumarill in the front of my party, because it cannot run away if we accidentally, like, it can't consistently run away if we get trapped in by something. So let's see what I got here. That could potentially go fast. Pama, I don't think is necessarily quick. Luxray would be fast, I think, but it's not high enough level. Do I just have, like, the... I don't know if Miraidon is fast enough. I think we might just go with Miraidon. And then... make lead. We'll try out Miraidon and see if that helps. But if not, we can figure something else out. One of these times, I feel like one of these Gibbles is gonna be shiny, and I'm not gonna notice it. It's a little bit more noticeable in those like big clusters, but there's still, the difference is so small that I'm scared that I'm still gonna miss it somehow. Okay. Check everything out around here. Looks like nothing here. We'll head back. I think I might have a decently optimized route planned out. But oh gosh dang it. I guess we do get to test out if Miraidon's fast enough. Oopsies. Okay, cool. It looks like it, at least that time, we could have just gotten lucky, though. Keeping a lookout. I did forget we're gonna have to deal with, like, the iron, I think hands is what it's called. where the color like slowly bleeds in. That is one of the more annoying parts about this hunt. That's fine. I feel like going down isn't super worth it, because there's not as many that spawn. Also, I can't use the picnic table trick down here, because in like the crater you can't set up picnics, which is unfortunate. It is kind of a bummer that we're gonna have to go through these abilities activating in every battle. That's going to slow us down a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. It's going to be quicker than failing to run away with our Azumarill. Also, I don't know what the Minecraft guy's shiny looks like. I know it's pretty subtle, though. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on those guys as well. And then Dunsparce and Dunsparce are pretty easy to see. So that shouldn't be an issue. Dodged those guys. But if you guys are interested, I said it a few minutes ago, but I think it was before people started filing in. Question of the day's been updated, so if you guys want to check that out, it's there for you. This guy, the Esparta, I think is what it's called. It's like gray when it's shiny, which I think is pretty cool. You there. No, you guys are all cool. Maybe going down to this little platform might be worth it. Also, you guys will have to let me know if I've used this question before. I don't think I have. I think I've done favorite console, but not favorite controller. Mine is slightly... It's evolving, I think. Because it used to be hard and fast. The Xbox 360 controller was my favorite of all time. But that was before I used the Xbox One/Series X controller, because those are essentially the same controller. One's just has a slightly different D-pad and an extra, like, share button. But the Series X controller is really nice. But I do agree, the Switch Pro controller is one of my favorites. Especially, I have this like custom shell on mine that I got as a gift from my wife, and its texture. Most of the time, the like custom aftermarket shells, the texture, like it feels like really cheap plastic. Oh my gosh. And like you can tell it's kind of like aftermarket and kind of cheap. But this one is super high quality, and so like it still feels like an official Pro controller. And the Pro controller's joysticks, I think, are some of the smoothest out there. Without like, because they still have like the contact point that rubs, but like outside of like Hall effect sticks, I think the Pro controller, which I don't have a whole ton of experience with. Next time my my Joy-Con controllers start to go out, I'm gonna swap them out for Hall effect sticks, so that it's not an issue anymore. But for like standard joysticks, like these are probably the smoothest ones I've ever used. They feel real nice. I also have a... Not... Henry! Uh, I have a big love for the original Super Nintendo controller. It's so simple, but it's so like comfortable. I love that controller a lot. But no, I wrapped up Henry's paw because he started to bleed today because he's been chewing on his paw a lot. And he's licking the like gauze on his foot now. I'm like, dude, you need to stop. Right. Do our loop around this little platform. I don't think they can spawn in there, in that little nook, so I think we're good on that front. I don't know why, but I'm super worried and like a little nervous about missing a shiny. Like, this is the first game I've ever failed a shiny in, but it wasn't because I like missed it. I was just like a dummy in the battle and it like killed itself. So that was unfortunate. And that was technically the second shiny I ever failed. It was the first non-Safari Zone shiny. I've only ever failed 2 shinies. The first one was I did Safari Week a couple years ago. And hopefully next year I'll have sort of a setup so that I can do like a real legit Safari Week stream next June. But I had a Sand Slash in Heart Gold Soul Silver that I threw 1 Pokeball at it, gave me the 3 shake fake and dipped out, so I failed that one. And then the other one was in this game. It was a Bayonet that cursed itself because I misremembered and thought curse would just fail if you didn't have enough HP to give for it, which was incorrect. So that one, I have yet to reclaim either one of those. So maybe after Iron Jugulis we'll work on Bayonet. Bayonet's hard because it only spawns at night, and there's not a really good way to manipulate time in this game because it runs like independent of your switch clock. Love the PS5 controller. I haven't had a lot of experience with it. I don't think I've ever even like held one yet, because they don't really do like the in-store like demo kiosks anymore. So next time I'm at Flop's house, I might have to check that out. I'd say mine's a tie between the Series X controller and the Switch controller, the Switch Pro controller. I love both of those a lot. Also, some people hate the like the grippies that they added to the back of the Series X controller, but I love them. They feel really good, to me at least. Like, I feel like I have more, like a better grip on it. But I had to like wear them down over time before my wife would use it, because like she'd get super overstimulated just holding the controller, which is unfortunate. But luckily the Series X you can still use Xbox One controllers on, because we have a couple of spare ones of those laying around. I have thought about getting into collecting Xbox One controllers and like just Xbox controllers in general, because they do so many cool like alternate design ones and like special edition ones for games. The new Starfield one looks insane. If I had an extra $80 burning a hole in my pocket, that would have been like an immediate purchase. Gosh dang it. They like surrounded me. I'm not a big Forza guy. Just checking in, actually walking around a store right now, so you gotta go. Sounds good, Gage. I'm glad you could stop by, though. Whenever you get home, I'm gonna be live for a couple hours, so if you get home, I might still be here, so. But, yeah, like I was saying, I don't really play Forza. I'm not a huge racing game guy. Unless they're, like, pretty arcadey. I'm not a big simulator style guy. But the Forza controller that they released a few years ago, like translucent yellow and red one, is super cool. So, really like that one. There was this one's like my holy grail of controller collecting. But before the launch of the Xbox One, and I've only ever seen it, there's not a whole lot out there, I've only ever seen it in a video that Microsoft released on like their YouTube channel about like every Xbox One controller that they ever made. I think it was like a promo for the like custom ones that you can order online, and they showed a pre-production controller that they gave out with, I think it came with the dev kits, but it has like a paint job on it that's used in military technology that is designed to trick your eyes so that you can't really tell what something looks like. So it's like black and white stripes that are like in different, at like different angles and different directions, and they used it to mask what the Xbox One controller looked like so that if stuff leaked out you couldn't really tell. And I think that's super cool, and I really want one. There's also some really cool Switch Pro controllers that they've released. I think the Smash one was the first one that they did, just had like the Smash logo on it. That one was pretty cool because it was like black and gold. The Splatoon ones were like the handles, the grips are the green and purple. I have the Splatoon Joy-Cons. My green one, the gate around the joystick is broken, so I need to replace the Joy-Con in it. I'm just waiting for some more to start drifting or whatever, so I can just replace them in like a big batch, because those type of things are cheaper when you order them in bulk, so I'll get a better deal if I have to do like 4 at a time instead of 2 or 1. And I've replaced them before. They're pretty easy to do. Let me know if you guys would be interested, if I could figure out a way with my current setup to stream like console and like controller like maintenance or repairs, like cleanings, that type of stuff. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that, because that's something that I'm really interested in and I like to do. It doesn't always work out well for me, like this on Gage's. I was on Gage's stream on Friday night. We did a Minecraft stream with Flops, and I talked about this DS that I have that I took apart to clean because it was disgusting, and when I put it back together it wouldn't work again. So it doesn't always work out the best for me. But most of the time, when I put something, or when I take something apart and when I put it back together, it works again. So let me know if that's something you guys are interested in seeing. Henry's a gassy boy today. He's stinking out the studio real bad. You hiding shinies back here? No. We got 5 minutes left on this sandwich before we'll have to go. What was that? Before we'll have to go back up to the surface and restart. No shinies yet. Oh. I didn't even think about that. A shiny could, in theory, spawn outside the fence and then fall down there. Like that guy down there. So that could be a problem later. Let's hope not. Okay. I know I've seen people hunting other stuff down here that why what epic? Flops just texted me and said that his chats aren't working, so I don't know if something's YouTube blocked. I think there's something wrong with YouTube. Let me pause this. I'm gonna check something because Flop said his messages aren't going through either. So let me double check to make sure I don't have like permissions. This maybe pop out. Now all of my messages are gone. This is frustrating. Try typing something for me, Epic, if you could. Okay, I can see it now. Could be editing a video, but it's so hot outside I need a fan and the window open. That sounds terrible. It's been really hot here too. Luckily, we live in an area where central AC is like standard. So, my chat thing was set to top messages. So I changed it to live chat, and we'll see if that helps at all. But it also just like nuked all of my stuff before Epic. All I have is a broken fan. That is awful. I am sorry. Now you're leaving. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Flops. No, it won't. Oh, changing it to live chat won't help. is super weird. Learn more. Let's try youtube.com. We're gonna go, I think YouTube just has some words blocked and just bans some messages for some reason. That's so weird. I don't know why they do that. It's super annoying. But typed jump scare, by the way, and jump scare's like a banned chat word. I might have to talk to YouTube support about it, and see if there's anything I can do. Okay, I went through that time. Because I was talking with Flops's wife about how they've tried to chat in the past and it gets blocked, but then people will like come in and harass someone and it's just like it goes through. It's fine. But they'll just like ask like, hey, like, what do you think about this? Or like they'll ask your opinion or like how your day goes, or something like that, and like it just like gets blocked for some reason. Took a screen and put it in YouTube chat. I will look real quick. Give me one moment. Keep an eye out for any shinies for me, if you would. Let's go here. YouTube chat. That is super, and it like is faded too, so like you can tell when it doesn't go through for some reason. Is that a shiny? I don't see any. But I might hit up like YouTube support and see if there's anything I can do about it on my end, or if it's just like a system that is unchangeable for one reason or another. Maybe when Flops gets that big fancy partnership, he hit up a partner manager about it. Now I gotta do my obligatory look down here, I suppose. Just realized I forgot to get chapters for the Shadow of the Colossus comp, so I had to do that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do it after the video is published. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. I think our sandwich is done. So we're gonna go back to the top, make a new sandwich, and then come back down. Does adding chapters after something's published, like, hurt it algorithmically or something? Because I know chapters are just nice. Yeah, I know I watched some, like, bigger, like, some of, like, the gigantic, like, corporation-esque YouTube channels, especially if it's a 1.5-minute cutscene at the start of the video. I told Flops a while ago, it might have been on like in a stream somewhere, that next he should do Soul Reaver 2, because that game starts with like a 10-minute unskippable cutscene, and I thought it'd be really funny if you put the whole thing in the comp. So, picnic. But, like, I watch, like, Linus Tech Tips and stuff. Like, where they're basically, like, a large company or, like, a medium-sized company with, like, over 100 employees. And they have people who will put chapters in their live streams. Because, I watch the WAN show, like, religiously. It would be funny, especially if it was a premiere. I remember Soul Reaver 2 was one of the first games I got with my PS2, and I didn't have a memory card, and so every time I played that game, I'd have to, like, sit through that cutscene, and it got so annoying. Because it was one of my favorite games, but, like, every time you played it, you had to wait for 10 minutes or so to, like, sit through the cutscene. No option to skip it. Okay, we're gonna do tomatoes first this time and see if it's a little easier. I wish they had made the sandwich making as easy as it is to make food in Pokemon Sleep. I assume the Pokemon Sleep stuff's easy because you're meant to do it, like, right before bed. And, like, right as you wake up. But still. And, like, the time limit is more than enough, but it seems kind of arbitrary to me. Smoked fillet. What do you think smoked fillet is? Do you think it's like salmon? Galactic's just commented on the Shadow of the Colossus comp. Come on, idiot, let's go. It's my favorite thing from this comp. I need to watch it. I haven't even watched the Shadow of the Colossus Let's Play because I thought I might want to do it in the future, and I didn't know if I wanted to go in, like, completely spoiler-free or not. Also, hello, monkey. This thing's gonna suck, I feel like, because all that stuff just fell off. Shadow of the Colossus is a pretty sad game. I know the, like, basics of it, and I kind of know the theming, and how, like, once you get going, like, you realize that these things just kind of are, they're not really doing anything wrong. But I don't know, like, the overall story, or if there's even really one, like, super, like, if it's not, like, super heavily story influenced anyway. But, okay, cool. We got to keep all of our stuff. Alright, we can leave now. Want me to tell you the basic story? Video contains no spoilers, but it just shows off most of the Colossus. Okay. It's definitely safe to watch then, I think. Yeah, Monkey, give me the basic rundown. Like a synopsis. To see if it's even something I'd want to do on stream, or if it's something I'd rather just, like, play in my own time. Like, I'm playing through Xenoblade on my own time right now, just because I felt like that would not do super well on the channel. Oh, no. I want to go to 4. There we go. Alright. Basically, this dude has to kill 16 Colossus to bring back his dead girlfriend. That's kind of how I understood it. I didn't know about the dead girlfriend thing, though. But that makes sense. And I feel like the dead girlfriend isn't, like, a spoiler. It's probably, like, in the opening cutscene. Kind of sets the stakes for the game. Oh my gosh. I hate when they do that, man. I thought that Iron Hands was shiny for sure. But he just, like, took a little while for his lights to turn on. Yeah, his dead girlfriend is in the main temple of the entire game. That makes sense. Gives me similar vibes to Dante's Inferno, which is a game I 100% could not stream, even if I wanted to. But that follows like it's not really a biblical story. It's like biblical themed, but it's like not a Bible story. So I don't know really how to explain that. But there is vast amounts of nudity in that game, so that would be problematic. It's also why I won't be streaming Cyberpunk. You want to see 10 minutes of Flop saying and doing weird things, watch the vid if you want to play the game. The ending and story won't be spoiled. Okay. I'll have to take a look then. Because I hear and sort of instigate Flops to say weird things like all day, every day. And so I enjoy that type of thing. I will say the next comp will be the best one. Ooh, I'm excited. Is it for Katamari, or is it for something else? Oh, it's for Sonic Adventure. I did hear Sonic Adventure is going to be a good one. Like, I heard the playthrough was really good. I haven't watched it again because I thought I might want to play Sonic Adventure on stream. But Flops has bit the bullet and has been watching my Undertale playthrough, so I might just say screw it and go for it. Should play Sonic Adventure on stream. I have heard good things, and I think it's on Game Pass. If not, I'm pretty sure the digital version's cheap. Or it's in, like, a compilation thing I could buy. But Flops did play up to the spider boss. He did say he was stuck on it. But, like, all of the stuff, like, in the core... You need to experience. Oh no. I'm also an instigator of my friends saying weird stuff. It's fun. Getting people to say funny things is... Or like bouncing off of each other where someone says something kind of out there and you just roll with it. I did a lot of improv in high school, so yes-anding has always been a strong suit of mine. By the way, Ohio Kart Deluxe will be in a month. Like, the Ohio Kart we did on stream, or like, you're gonna be recording another Ohio Kart in a month. Because I want in on that action. If we're recording another one. I was talking about him this weekend, but I'm somewhat in Ohio Kart Deluxe. I know one of the races I, like, almost won. Next Ohio Kart, I need at least 3 streams. Okay. That makes sense. Like, me and Romare, I think Romare is his name, like, neck and neck at the, like, photo finish for one of the races that we did last stream. And that was... maybe the craziest race of Mario Kart I've ever done. So that was really cool. Also, if you guys, this is a little off topic, but if you guys have watched my short that I posted yesterday, let me know if you like it. Because I made it a little differently this time so that I could add some different stuff. But I think it turned out pretty good. What's my favorite part of Undertale so far? I'll give you two things. Mechanically, the like competitive dating with Papyrus was really fun. You loved the short yesterday? Cool. Gage said I should turn it into a short, and I think it turned out pretty good. But story-wise, it's that clip from the short where Papyrus jumps out the window. Papyrus might be my favorite character in the game. He's so funny. One more thing about stream. I do have to cancel Tuesday's stream. But you guys are still getting 2 streams because I canceled last week and I still feel kind of bad about it. So Tuesday's just my mom's birthday and I forgot that we had made plans. She's directing a show and the practices start, so we're bringing cupcakes to the practice. So I won't be in town. I'll be like in her town. So let me know which works better for you guys. It'd still be at 6 p.m., but tomorrow, so Monday, or Wednesday. So we could do Monday, Thursday this week, or Wednesday, Thursday. Let me know which one works best for you guys. Since Ohio Kart equals 4 races from 2 streams, Ohio Kart Deluxe equals too many to count. It's like a few minutes longer. I mean, I need sleep. That's true. Sleep is always important. Both work for you, Monkey? Sounds good. Alright, we're getting lots of spawns, but no shinies so far. Also, I updated the question of the day for you guys as well. If you guys haven't hit it yet, I don't exactly remember. I'm excited since I'm recording and editing the next Pixel Gun 3D episode tomorrow. Very fun. I haven't seen anything about Pixel Gun before, so I might have to check it out. Has the series already started? Have you been, like, posting stuff for it? Stream is tomorrow, though. I may need to step out for, like, 5 minutes since I'm expecting a call. So I had a job interview the other day. That's exciting. You'll have to let us know how that goes. Are you staying in the pizza business, or are you trying to expand to other things? First episode came out Wednesday. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Trying to expand to other things. I totally get that. I worked in pizza for a long, long time. Relative to, like, the amount of years I've been able to work. So, I've probably spent more time making pizzas than, like, anything else. I would not necessarily want to go back to making pizzas, so I understand trying to get out of it. Have I seen the Garlic Phone 2 VOD yet? I have not. I am planning to start it after stream today. And, like, while I have some chores that I gotta do before my wife gets home today, and so I will be watching it while I like straighten up the house and stuff. But I will let you know what I think. And for question of the day, you'd say PS3 controller or Switch Joy-Cons? Just curious if you sound okay, like mic quality, like audio quality, or like with what you're saying. These audio issues are killing you. Is it like the mic you're using, or is it like software stuff? Or do you know? The PS3 controller is nice, to bounce off of what Monkey said with their favorite controllers. Both of the controllers you listed I like, but I have big issues with. All the microphones sound bad sometimes. That's super weird. Yeah, unfortunately, audio is probably the weakest thing that I like have knowledge base on. I think it's either OBS being weird or my computer being poopy. To see if it's OBS, the best thing you could do is just like uninstall OBS and reinstall it and see if that fixes it. But I have like a, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Why did that sound? I keep getting distracted on Monkey's answer to the question. You'll try that, Epic? Sounds good. Let me know how that works for you. I know I've had issues in the past where I've had to like delete and reinstall applications to get them to work right because like an update came in funky or whatever. But the PS3 controller is comfortable enough for me. I do like it. The R2 and L2 are kind of weird for me, how they're just like hanging out. So I never really know how to like store it, because if you store it like flat, it puts pressure on those, but if you store it like face down, it puts pressure on the joysticks. And then just like trying to repair them is a nightmare, and they're starting to go out. Whenever you do your next Undertale stream, I think you'll be able to get to the boss I've been hyping up for practically the entire game. I'm excited to see what the Hush Hush boss is. But repairing PS3 controllers is awful. I tried. I had two that were like kind of messed up in different ways, and I was like, you know what? I could probably just slap these into one like fully functioning one. And there's so many different like sub models of the PS3 controller that like doing that is impossible. They're so hard to take apart. Like stuff's randomly glued to other things. Like super frustrating. I wound up finding an old coworker who had a couple PS3 controllers he bought but then never used. So I have two brand new PS3 controllers for whenever I decide to like stream PS1 games or whatever, because just playing them through a PS3 is going to be the easiest thing for me. And then the Joy-Cons are nice, but I've had to replace so many joysticks on the Joy-Cons because of stick drift that like it gets kind of annoying, but it's fine. I have one right now that I need to fix, but I'm waiting to like batch order joysticks because I'm gonna upgrade them to the Hall Effect ones so that there's less issues, hopefully. My old headset microphone sounds okay, but my new microphones are so loud that just talking quiet breaks the mic. That's weird. And like changing the sliders in OBS doesn't work at all. Like bringing the noise level like way down. Don't forget to ask Tilted to reset after talking to you know who. You know who they are, but at the same time, you don't know exactly who they are. Ooh, that's spooky. By the way, I already missed the Pokemon anime. Watched all the episodes, and they are removing my boy Ash. I am sad that Ash is gone. It's like a... Hold up. Okay, no, its thing was just turned off. I thought that its tail was black, and I thought, is that shiny? It's not. Removing my boy Ash felt like a piece of my childhood leaving, but it kind of helps. The sliders don't seem to turn the microphone. They just seem to lower how loud I sound when recording. Interesting. Yeah, I would try reinstalling OBS and see if that helps at all. And then if your microphones have any sort of software, you could download, I don't know what kind of mic you use, but if it has some sort of software that you can manage like EQ levels with, that might be something you could look into as well. Back to Ash. Why did they get rid of Ash and Pikachu? I feel like the story was kind of done. When they changed animation styles after Gen 6, so like XY, Ash was already kind of gone for me. Just because he like looked so different that it kind of felt like he already was gone in a way. So it doesn't hurt as bad that now he's like gone. But I am very excited to see, because they've posted stuff for this new protagonist that they have, the like girl, and I'm really excited to see what they have in store for her. Or like people are speculating she's like Ash's daughter, and like what that looks like. And so I think that's really exciting for the future. Sun and Moon is when I started watching the anime. I started watching the anime like in between the Kanto and Johto arcs, like series. I like the way my cat is tanning outside on my balcony. It's so cute. You should take a picture and put it in the pet section of Flops' Discord, as long as you can get it without like personal information. Sun and Moon was good, okay? I'm not saying it's bad, it was just different. I haven't watched a lot of the Sun and Moon anime, so I couldn't tell you 100% my opinions on it. But like, I liked the Sun and Moon games. They weren't my favorite, but I did like them. I still haven't played Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. And hopefully one day, I'll get like a 3DS capture card and I can do it as a blind playthrough. I think that would be super fun. Unfortunately, 3DS capture cards are like $500, which is insane. But it seems like we go through a cycle of one person on the entire planet makes them, and then they decide to stop, and so no one makes them, and then a new person decides to start making them, so we're back to one person making them. Ultra Sun and Let's Go Pikachu were my first Pokemon games. That's cool. It's always very interesting to me to see the opinions of people who started playing Pokemon a lot later than I did. For me, Diamond and Pearl anime season were really bad. There were so many bad episodes and good ones were at the end. First Pokemon game was Fire Red. My personal favorite of the anime is the Advanced series and like the Battle Frontier series. Those are my two favorites. And And then my first Pokemon game was actually the first game I ever played, and it was Pokemon Silver. But growing up, a lot of like Pokemon content creators were people my age or older. One of my favorite YouTubers ever is, still to this day, is the J-Wits, who, he hasn't posted stuff in a little while. He kind of stepped away from content creation. He like started a family, got like a job working for like a charity thing, and he's doing really good, but he just doesn't make videos anymore. But he's like 33 and I'm 25, and so people that I watched were like in between those ages, so everyone's first game was red, blue, yellow, silver. Some of the later ones were like ruby, sapphire, emerald, fire, red, leaf, green as their first games. And so seeing people who their first game was like X and Y, Sun and Moon, like, that's crazy to me. And I feel like their perspective on the entire franchise is different in a really good way, and it's really fun to discuss like what they think is good and what they think is bad, because they don't have that vision of what we had growing up with like the older stuff. I don't know if that sounds super boomery or not, but that's just like the perspective I have as someone who's been playing Pokemon for literally before I could, like, since before I could read. Like, my mom helped me out of the first town. By the way, have you heard Pokemon Master Quest opening? That thing slaps? I have not. My favorite opening might be the X and Y one, where they redid the original with like electric guitars and like it sounded like kind of like a rock cover of it. I thought that was super cool. Favorite anime seasons were Pokemon XYZ, Sun and Moon, Ultra Adventures, and Pokemon Advanced Battle. Advanced Battle is so good. All of the Hoenn stuff, like Pokemon Emerald's my favorite game. Like 3rd gen's my favorite generation of Pokemon. So like that, all of that stuff, the like cards that came out around that time, like the e-reader cards, the Advanced series, anime, like all of that stuff is such a big like part of like me growing up and like who I am essentially, that like it's a big part of me, and so I love all of that stuff so much. Listen to it. I will have to listen to it after stream. I don't want no copyrights, so I can't just like throw it on stream, unfortunately. I'm already having to deal with like unjust copyright claims and like ones that have like validity probably wouldn't help the case of the ones that I'm trying to dispute. So Undertale's been the Undertale streams have been getting claimed super hard, which is unfortunate, but all of them have like 5 or 6 claims that I have to go through and dispute. The ones on the beginning of the Super Mario 64 streams are starting to clear up, though. Gen 3 is good. I only have the Gen 3 remakes, though, so I don't know the entirety of that gen. If you have the ability to play, like, I don't recommend really going out and getting the games, like, on original hardware just because they're so expensive. But if you have something you can play, like run an emulator on, Game Boy Advance emulator, I highly recommend playing Pokemon Emerald. That game is so good. Honestly, you should listen to all the Pokemon anime openings. The newish ones sound good. I will have to do that. I haven't watched any of the anime past the original X and Y. Because like the broadcasting rights in the US kind of got flip-flopped around, and like my parents got rid of cable, that type of stuff, so it was hard to find like in high school. But okay. How much time we got left? Oh, we only have 3 minutes left on this sandwich. But I might have to go through and listen to all of them. If you guys haven't, maybe not right now because it's August, but when it gets closer, you guys should listen to the Pokemon Christmas album. Because that thing is super underrated. Like, that thing kind of slaps. Real good stuff there. Love me the Christmas Pokemon Christmas album. Like, they got all of the original anime, the English anime voice actors to like do all the songs and stuff. And it's super cute. I really like it. By the way, my cat left the balcony. Cats on balconies are some of the cutest things ever. I had a cat growing up who was like an indoor-outdoor cat. And he'd just like hang out on the porch. Or like, there was like a crawl space under our house. And he'd just like hang out under the house. And we had to like seal up some stuff because he would like, he could somehow get in the vents from under the house, and so when he wanted to come inside, he wouldn't like scratch on the door. He would just like crawl through the vents and like come up through one of the vents in the floor. My cat is snuggling up next to some of my plushies. She thinks they're so warm. That's cute. Not shiny. No, come back. There we go. Some of these ones where I'm not quite sure, we might need to like throw them out into battle. Sun and Moon has the best Rotom Dex, the best Pokedex in anything. I don't know what my favorite Pokedex is. Maybe Diamond and Pearl. That Pokedex is pretty sweet because it looks kind of like a DS. It's got like the 2-screen thing going on. And being able to like actually like physically like tab through it in the games was really cool. I love Rotom Dex in the anime since he's so weird. Oh, like he's an actual like additional character. Like that makes sense because it's because of like what it is. But I haven't watched far enough in the anime to see like how they interact. But I could see that being cool. I've been watching a ton. I think our sandwich is done. We gotta go back up. I've been watching a ton of anime lately. The Xbox Game Pass had like the Crunchyroll subscription trial, and so I got that, and I've been watching like just an insane amount of anime. Rotom Deck can talk. That's cool. I do like that. I do not think the Pokemon anime is on Crunchyroll, though. I don't know where it's streaming. And unfortunately, am I in the right spot? What 6 Pokemon would be on your dream team? Like, in a game or, like, in real life? Because that would change my answer. If they're Pokemon I have to, like, live and care for. All right. Yes, in a game. Okay. So in a game, my dream team is almost just my Pokemon Sword playthrough team, with a few exceptions because there's some you can't get in there. We're gonna start off with Gengar. Gengar's my favorite Pokemon. I love Gengar so much. Um, then we're gonna go. For me, in real life and in game, Eevee, Gengar, Swirlix, Flamigo, Orthworm, and Spiritomb. That's a good team. So, in-game dream team. I'm gonna go Gengar. It's my favorite Pokemon. I love Gengar to absolute death. Then we're gonna go with Vanillux. People hate on Vanillux, but I really like it. It grew on me super hard, like, through my Pokemon Sword playthrough, and now it's one of my favorite Pokemon. Number 3, we're gonna go with Blaziken. Blaziken is my favorite starter, like, of all time. It was not my first starter, but my first one in Pokemon Emerald. Then we're gonna go with Alolan Raichu. I think Alolan Raichu is super cute. I caught a shiny one, and I named it Pancake, and I think it's super cute. Then we're gonna go number 5. This is where it starts to get a little harder. Number 5, I think we're gonna go with Number 5, I'm gonna go with probably a water type. So I think I'm gonna go with a Blastoise, because Blastoise is really cool as well. It's a dream team. It can have more than one, like, starter on it, I suppose. Number 6, I'm gonna do specifically a shiny Altaria. Shiny Swablu was my very first shiny I ever caught. It's gold. Altaria, I evolved it. It turns into a gold Altaria. And I loved that thing so much. I transferred it up to Pokemon Y when Pokemon Bank first came out. And the 2DS and the copy of Pokemon Y were stolen at a Pokemon tournament. And I have lost it forever, and that makes me very sad, and I want it back. No, I need to make a sandwich. But that's my dream team. We're going to Mega Evolve lots of those Pokemon too. That is true. So Gengar, Vanillux, Blaziken, what did I put as number 3? Alolan Raichu, Blastoise, Shiny Altaria. Sorry if that sounded, the way I did it, sounded like kind of unnatural and like repetitive, but I wanted to make it so that I could turn it into a short later. Just adds up. Alright, we got the tomatoes on. I think the tomatoes and the lettuce are the hardest part of the sandwich. To, like, get it to not all fall apart. We're gonna squeeze an avocado right there. Here. Oh, please don't fall off. There. And bread. Pick. Thank you. Mine's Eevee, Steelix, Mewtwo, Darmanitan, Vivian, and Sceptile. That's a good team. What pattern Vivian are you going with? Because I know there's like 16 or something. Also, are you doing Galarian Darmanitan or the original one? Choosing your favorite? That makes sense. Team of different types. That's true. I like to have a well-balanced team. Especially original. That makes sense. I like to have a well-balanced team, especially in the newer games where it's easier to raise the levels consistently throughout your entire team. So, like, you're not really having to rely on, like, 2 or 3, like, main members. Did you know that in some places, original Doritos are blue? Like the bag or the chip? Because, one, I understand that if it's the chip, though, Cool and original. Oh, Cool Ranch. Yeah, our bag is blue, but the chip being blue, that is taking it a little too far. Oh, the bag. Yeah, the bag's blue here. Yeah, our Cool Ranch Doritos bag is blue. What color is your Cool Ranch Doritos bag? Also, I did not know it was called Cool and Original other places. Because, like, technically our original is nacho cheese. Alright, we're back on the hunt. I have another team too. Chandelure, Yveltal, Vanillite, Primarina, at Angislash, and Onyx. Ooh. So, here, if you say, get me some original Doritos, people will give you a red Dorito nacho cheese. Yeah, that's what ours are. Like, if you say you want Doritos and you don't add anything on, you're getting a red bag that has nacho cheese. But our Cool Ranch is... You have to, like, specifically ask for Cool Ranch, and the bag is blue. Aegislash. Oh, yeah. At this point, I used to be, like, a hardcore, like, have to know every Pokemon. But the past few generations, especially now that there's over 1,000, I'm like, if I forget a few, I give myself a break. But back when there was like 400, I was like, you have to know all of them. Not sure whether or not to evolve Onix into Steelix. I like both. And Steelix can Mega Evolve, so I think that would tear my decision. In some places, if you say original, you get a blue bag. That is super weird. There is one thing about Doritos that I really want to try. Japan seems to have them. They were a limited edition thing here, and I did not know about this until after the fact. But they have a green bag that is sour cream and onion flavored Doritos, and that sounds delicious. So I'm thinking about importing some sour cream and onion Doritos from Japan. I also need to order... You can get it on Amazon, but just, like, is expensive and takes a long time because you have to import it. But I do need to order another shipment of Tim Hortons coffee, because that's my favorite coffee. Tilted, don't you want to lose weight? I do, but, like, I'll still get a snack every once in a while. I'm not in, like, such a rush to lose weight that, like, I'm gonna, like, deprive myself and, like, just eat, like, chicken and rice or whatever, like, health nuts eat. If you could be a gym leader in the Pokemon universe, what type of gym leader would you be? Ghost type? I'd want to be, like, the 7th gym leader. like a later one so I could use the cool ghost type Pokemon. Especially now that there's so many cool ghost types. Ghost type was already my favorite, but now we're getting so many cool ones. Yeah, it's a ghost type. Been on a steady weight loss, and I'm not eating that special stuff, mostly low-calorie foods. I want to be a ghost type leader too. I would want to be the 8th gym so I could use all my favorites. Yeah, I'd want to be late enough that it's, like, okay to use a Gengar and a Chandelure. Because those are my 2 favorite ghost types. Mainly eat low-calorie foods and avoid snacking. I try to avoid snacking as much as I can. I need to get back on the intermittent fasting thing because that helped a lot. Because, like, I would eat dinner at, like, 4 and then just be done for the day. And then I wouldn't start eating again until, like, 9:30 or 10. And that really cuts down my snacking and just, like, my caloric intake in general. Hello, Jalapeno. How's it going? So that's something I need to work on. I also just need to, like, start working out. Even if it's just, like, going on a walk or something. I need to do it. I need to, like, figure out a way to trick my brain into, like, Pavloving into wanting to walk. Like, I need to find, like, a podcast or something that I really enjoy and then say, you can only listen to it while you're walking. Changing your icon and stuff now? Sounds good, Jalapeno. But, like, I know some people have, like, a game that they really like that they're going through. Like, I know people will do it with JRPGs because they're so long. And they're like, I only play it when I walk on the treadmill. Or, like, while I'm on, like, the stationary bike. And I think that's a really smart way to, like, trick yourself into wanting to do that stuff. What was my guess on what? Gym team would be Chandelure, Aegislash, Spiritomb, Sandygast, Mismagius, and Mega Gengar. On Pokemon number 442? Did I miss something? It's Liquid Flops. Liquid Flops in the house. Pokemon number 442 is gonna be a 4th gen Pokemon. And I believe it's gonna be later in the Pokedex. And maybe middle of the Pokedex for Gen 4, because I think they go to 467. I could be wildly wrong. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Magmortar. Is Magmortar number 442? It's Spiritomb? Dang. I was close, though. I was in the right area. Wonder if my liquid self will appear. Ooh. Liquid Monkey? That would be crazy. Alright, we need to get some encounters in. I think we've been going a little slow. I don't think we've been maximizing our encounter opportunities here. Okay, I'm gonna go see what's on your to-do list. Sounds good, Epic. I hope you enjoyed hanging out, and we will catch you later. Okay. We got stuck on a ridge there. I'm just gonna be here just away for a bit. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Go back up this way. Sorry if I'm wrong. The jalapeno left right before liquid flops appeared. Maybe your hypothesis during real flop stream was right. That's true. What's Pokemon 591? Okay, 591. That's gonna be 5th gen. Because I know 666 is Vivillon. And so we go back a little. Oh, they added a lot though. So 591. That's early middle of 5th gen. Flow. Sorry if you're not correcting it. That's fine. I know what it is. Sussy Baka. 591. That seems like it's gonna be... That's not sock, is it? Sock or throw? I feel like it could be one of those two. Because they're like middle, early stage of Gen 5. Hello, Brady. Wrong, it was Among Us. Oh, Among Us. It's Among Us. So I haven't been on your streams last week. I was at camp. Hopefully I can see you on Tuesday. Have a nice day. Brady, I won't be live on Tuesday. Tuesday is my mom's birthday. So I will be with her. We are going to stream tomorrow, though, and Thursday. I believe that's what I'm going to do. But I hope you have a good day, and I hope camp was good. Hopefully, sometime next week, you can tell us about it. Do I want to do a collab, maybe? It would depend on what it is. Gonna see me on Monday, then? Sounds good. Have a good day, Brady. I hope you have a good one. Collab on Brawl Stars? Because I don't really play mobile games. Or are you talking like Smash Brothers Brawl? Why? I don't know. Like, I just don't play like free-to-play games or like online games, really. I was like addicted pretty hard to League of Legends in the past. And it caused issues in my like personal life. So I try to stay away from like A, free-to-play games, and B, like competitive online games. Think of it like this. If you do stream tomorrow, that means there's a good chance of you seeing the mystery boss sooner than normal. Ooh. Monkey has got me intrigued on this. So I'm curious what this mystery boss is gonna be. But like, if there was something on like Switch or like Game Pass, if you have like an Xbox, that you'd want to do like a co-op thing, I would definitely be interested in that. Do I want to hint about the boss? You know what? I'm gonna say no. I want it to be a total surprise. Jalapeno Spicy Gamer. Told that I will spoil the mystery boss. It's actually the Red Among Us character. That's a sussy boss. That's okay with you. Jalapeno Spicy Gamer in the building. I wonder what kind of gamer he is. I could see Jalapeno being like super cracked at like Apex Legends or something. I don't know why, I just get that feeling though. You look kind of sus. Hey, you. Nope, you're good. Give me the silver dragon. Replace Jalapeno Galaxy to Jalapeno Fire to Jalapeno Spicy Gamer. Jalapeno Spicy Gamer is a good one. I do like that. I did really like Jalapeno Galaxy though. That was a good name. Okay, we got 12 minutes on this sandwich. I think after this sandwich we're gonna do one more and then probably call it a day. That'll be like 2.5 hours. Fun fact, my OG YouTube name was totally different. Mine was also totally different. Tilted 1013 is a fairly recent like online name that I've started to use. I actually I started using it in that point in time. Do I want to guess what it is? I will here in a second. I want to kind of explain my name though. So Tilted 1013 came at a time in which I was like addicted to League of Legends, and I would play with my buddy who was ranked like way higher than me. And in that game, when you do that, instead of getting paired to like the skill-based matchmaking of the lower ranked player, it goes to the higher ranked player. So I would just get dunked on, and I'd get like super upset about it. And like, I don't know if it's still used a lot, but back in like 2014, 2015, tilted was like a replacement word for like angry or like salty. And so I changed my stuff to be tilted. And then 1013 is just my anniversary with my wife. So guess what? The Hush Hush Boss was actually me all along? Monkey. You're gonna try and fight me on Monday? That seems inappropriate. Alright, I'm gonna guess Epic's original YouTube name was like Brawl Stars fan and then like a random string of numbers. My first YouTube name was How to Not Be a YouTuber. That's a good name, actually. I think it would be funny because there's all of those like channel help channels that are like, here's how to grow a gaming channel from nothing or whatever. So then I changed it to Wii TV or Wii YT, and then changed it to Epic Brawler not long after. But I think it'd be really funny to be like, how not to be a YouTuber, and then make basically the antithesis to those. Be like, how to like not have a YouTube channel, and then it's just like you call all of the people who watch like morons, and you like, this is how to not make a YouTube video, and it's just like you going out and like touching grass. That would be really funny. It's like a parody channel, I think. Guess what my first YouTube name was? I'm gonna guess your first YouTube name was just your name. Can't judge a book by its cover. I made god-awful videos when I started. I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere, I suppose. I have a video that I posted on YouTube like 10, 12 years ago of me in like middle school. That's super embarrassing. And only like a select few people even know about it existing. And I will not be giving that information away, just so you guys are aware. Maybe like 1,000 subscriber special, we watch it on stream or something. But yeah, it's super cringy and like really embarrassing. It's actually Pancake 12204. That's not a bad name. I like that name. First YouTube name was Hint. It's not Jalapeno Galaxy. Well, you gotta start small, right? So it was probably like Jalapeno Planet, Jalapeno Solar System. You can't just like immediately be a whole galaxy. Now I make things I wish 2019 me was making. I feel that. When I first started streaming in like 2018, 2019, I did it only a couple times on Twitch. If that version of me saw like what I had at this point, I feel like they would be blown away. Also, logos changed a bit. Yeah, my logo that I have is like about as new as my channel is. I got it commissioned by a friend like maybe a week or so before I started the channel. OG logo was so weird, but I don't think I have saved the first one. That's unfortunate, because like even if it wasn't good, like it's still fun to look back at stuff like that from time to time. Switch it to Monkey 22 because I was born in the year of the monkey and my birthday's on the 22nd of the month. That's a good name. I like that. Oh, I fell. Oh, rip. Oh. Well... guess we're going this direction. Didn't mean to do this! If it is, I'll change it back to Jalapeno Universe 2021. That's a good name. I got Surf! Let's go. Okay. Now I have your new modern day logo. I have so much stuff that I want to do with my logo. Like, I want to go back to the artist that I commissioned it from and see if they have just the outline. Because I really like those shirts where, like, there's stuff sticking out of, like, the shirt pocket. Like, I think in the thumbnail for this stream, there's the, one of me with, like, the surprised Pikachu sticking out of my shirt that my wife got me. And I want to do one like that with my little avatar, like, sticking out of a shirt pocket. I think that'd be super cute. No shinies. No shinies. Honestly, I'd take a non-Iron Jugulis shiny at this point. This hunt's been going on for a minute now. This is like the 4th stream we've had of this hunt. My word jalapeno is that I just love jalapenos, and spicy is that jalapenos are spicy, and gamer because you're a gamer. That makes sense. I could change my logo background to something weird since I have transparent version I use on Discord. You should put like the galaxy print behind it. I think that would be really cool. I don't know why, but I love the like galaxy print on like the DS, the 3DS that they did. By power of monkeys and starlight, I declare a shiny will appear for Tilted. I hope so. Because the power of this sandwich ain't working. I don't have the shiny power active, but I have the encounter power for 3 more minutes. Quark Drive. Run! Really need to get a cool YouTube banner since the one I have describes my ideas for a YouTube banner. Hit up Gage. Gage makes really good YouTube banners. He does the ones for me and Flop, so. My logo was 2021, Jalapeno 22. Milky Way Galaxy 23, Jalapeno and Fire again 23 controller. That makes sense. So many regular dragons. Not one who forgot its paint job. I feel so dumb the first couple of streams I did looking for this thing. I thought it was the wrong color than it actually is. Who would have guessed that my sworn enemy would have had the same enemy as me? You got sworn enemies? I don't have the energy for sworn enemies. I guess my original Discord name was. Oh, it has the same name as you. And yes, I do. I'm gonna say your original Discord name was Monkey22. I hate Edgar so much. I guess in like a school or a work setting, it might be hard to avoid them, but like at this stage in my life, if I don't like someone, I just like don't talk to them. Like at all. I'm correct? Let's go. You missed Gage? Gage was here earlier, but they're at the store, so they can't like see the stream and go to the store at the same time. Okay. We need to go back to the top. So we need another sandwich. And I think this is going to be the last sandwich of the day. Now, even like at this point, I switched it because I wanted it to be different than your YouTube name. That makes sense. I try to have everything as cohesive as possible so that it's easier to find me on other platforms. Like if you wanted to follow me on Twitter, or Instagram, or Threads or TikTok or anything like that, it's just easier to find me if it's all the same. If you want context, Edgar is a brawler in Brawl Stars, but every person who plays him is toxic, and he's played a lot. He has an ability that lets you jump towards people. His attack deals a bunch of damage, and he heals when he hits you. Ooh, that sounds like no fun. I played like League of Legends version of that character when I played. His name is Teemo, and he's my favorite League character. I still love him. He's the only thing I still like about that game, really. He has a gadget that gives him a shield. Basically 2,000 hit points. That's crazy. That seems excessive. But Teemo does poison damage, so like he'd hit you, and then you'd still take damage for like 5 seconds afterwards. So he could like turn invisible, hit you with some poison, bounce. It did send it twice for some reason. And then you could just like die from the poison damage and people hate him. But I think he's super fun and cute. And my guy was dressed up like a little bumblebee. Ultra avocado sandwich. Okay, tomatoes first. And then I'm gonna try a different order a little bit. We're gonna go smoked filet. Avocado, kind of in between, I think. And then lettuce on top. There. There. Bun. That's fine. Brawl Stars also has Crow, and I love him. He's my favorite brawler. He poisons enemies. That sounds cool. I like enemies that poison, or like characters that poison. Gordon Ramsay would take those 2 pieces of bread and stick it on your ears and call you an idiot sandwich. Probably. Probably. I'm just saying, I wouldn't personally eat the sandwich, but if it makes more robot dragons appear, like, it's whatever. Also, I watch a lot of, like, poison-type Pokemon are good. They are good. I really like Toxicroak. I keep getting Toxicroaks that appear in my Pokemon Sleep, but I don't have enough, like, biscuits to get it to stick around, which is unfortunate. But I watch a lot of, like, online cooking videos. Jalapeno Spicy Gamer. Back in, yes, this was my first icon. That's kind of cool. And I've been watching a ton of Uncle Roger videos lately, where he, like, reviews, like, TV chefs and stuff, who make, like, Asian food. And they're super funny. I really like Uncle Roger. Also, I found a dish that I really, really want to try through his videos. It's a Filipino dish called chicken adobo, and it looks so good. So I have to find a place around me that makes it, because I really want to try it. You know what game you should check out? My Friendly Neighborhood. Is that like a Hello Neighbor spin-off game? Or like a fan game? If you're a poison-type gym leader, your team would be Toxicroak, Drapion, Beedrill, Muck named Sticky, and Mega Gengar. That's also a good team. If I was a poison gym leader, I think I would use Gengar again, because I love Gengar. Toxicroak. Garbodor. And maybe a Alolan Muck. It's kind of Resident Evil game with alive puppets. Interesting. Is it like a mobile game, or is it like on Switch? Or Xbox or PlayStation? I really want to try the new Baldur's Gate game, but my computer's not going to be strong enough to run it, and it's only on PlayStation right now. It's only on PS5. Back to my new icon. It's a PC game. I'll have to check it out. Once I am, like, not poor, though. Because I don't have, like, any money at the moment. I've been using spare chains to get, like, drinks at the gas station. And around me, if you, like, just get a fountain drink, because I have a horrific caffeine addiction that is never satiated, hence the Mountain Dew that I am currently drinking. But if you go in and get a fountain drink at a lot of gas stations around me, if that's all you get and nothing else, they won't charge you for it. So I've been writing this, like, dollar in quarters for, like, 2 or 3 free fountain drinks for a while. Has a 10 of 10 on Steam and 9 of 10 on IMDb. Interesting. I'll have to check it out. Exclamation point mod, Jalapeno. I will not be answering questions about mods. Any further information is there. It will be on PS5 and Xbox. Once the Xbox port comes out, I might check it out there. Because there are a lot of those type of games, if they get ported to Xbox, there's a good chance that they make it to Game Pass. And if it's on Game Pass, I'll immediately check it out. Plus, I don't PC game a whole lot, just because I think it's kind of a pain in the butt to get stuff to work a lot of the time. Like, I had a buddy gift me Warhammer 40k Darktide because he wanted to play it with me, and I spent like 5 hours trying to get it to work, and it just wouldn't because my computer is kind of garbo. Someone unsubscribed to you for the 3rd time. It's taking it too far. I mean, if people unsubscribe, that's fine. I can't knock anyone for cleaning out their subscription list, you know? If it was a bug-type gym leader, it would be Butterfree, Sizzle, or Dustox. And Mega Beedrill? Ooh, those are good. If I was a bug-type gym leader, what would I use? I think I would use... Depending on where I was, I'd want an Orbeetle. Are you getting the shorts effect? Is that like bots subscribe off of shorts and then like get cleared out by the YouTube automated like bot clearer? Because that happens when I post community posts a lot of the time. Where when I post a community post, it will run like to see if there's any like bots subscribed to me, and they'll unsubscribe them. So I lose subscribers almost every time I post a community post, which is fine. Like, the number doesn't super matter to me. Eventually I would like to get to 500 and 1,000, but like, I don't want that if it's just filled with bots, you know? Does it take 3 hours again? Does what take 3 hours? I'm confused. I don't know, but when a short gets tons of views and subs, like 20% that sub will unsub. Happens to me a lot. It's possible. I haven't had a lot of unsubs from shorts. I did have, like, right now, the Mario 64 shorts, like, popped off super hard. All of them had, like, 1.5 to 2,000 views. And now that I've, like, changed subject matter into Undertale shorts, they're not going as hard. But I did notice that some of those Mario 64 shorts were getting, like, 12 to 15 subscribers. And so some of those might be cycling through. It's possible. I was at 4:30 one time, and a few hours later at 4:25. I know, like, the subscribe button's on the shorts feed, and so if you, like, fat finger it and you don't mean to, and, like, I don't know about you, but I'm, like, chronically checking my YouTube analytics, just because, like, it's interesting to me. But, so, like, a lot of that stuff can change frequently over time. Vikavolt and Cricketune would be on my bug type team. Ooh, I forgot about Vikavolt. I love that thing. I have a shiny Vikavolt named Tesla that I caught in Pokemon Sun, or Pokemon Moon. And that thing is sick. I check YouTube analytics a lot, even for YouTube vids. Analytics they're a beast of their own, man. I feel like they're interesting, but I feel like you could get really caught up on them. And I don't want the entire thing to be just about numbers. Because honestly, like, if you told me I could have either the community I have now, or I could have 1 million subscribers, but, like, the community that's built around that channel is, like, super toxic and really gross, like, I'd rather have what I have now, you know? Ultra Sun is Vikavolt's name is Mr. Zaps. That's a good name. I really, really love shiny hunting in Sun and Moon. The SOS encounters are so much fun for me. I have it set up perfectly for... I have a Trevenant and a Smeargle combo to, like, make sure that stuff doesn't run out of, like, power points for their moves and stuff. I have 434 subs and no community. I mean, you have... Like, I don't think that I have, like, my own community. I have brought people to a larger community. Because I think, personally, my community and Flops' community and Gage's community and your community, like the four of us, I think we just kind of have one big community. Because our viewer base is a lot of the same people, and we all have sort of individuals that we've pulled in or that primarily watch one person or another, which is fine, but I think we've all grown sort of as a group. I think that's fine. Same to you too, Jalapeno. Was that 355 at no community? And then I have, like, 7, like, my viewer base is really different. I remember I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now. That's a long time. But also, I just don't know what, like, the culture around the, like, videos you make are. Like not your video specifically, but like the games that you make videos about. Like, I know nothing about Brawl Stars or the, like, 3D gun thing, pixel, I forgot the name. I make cringe videos. I think the comps and stuff are really good, and Ohio Kart and stuff. You make gaming videos, Jalapeno? What are we at on this sandwich? 17 minutes. Brawl is a pretty big community. I know, like, the stuff that I do, like, you kind of hitch your wagon to whatever the games that you play are, and, like, the community around those, like, as, like, a greater sense, like, of the games community. Like, if I made League videos, like, to take it back to that, the community would be way different. It'd probably be a lot worse. Be a lot saltier. Because, in my opinion, League of Legends has the worst community of any game on the planet. Undertale is a big community, but kind of died down when Deltarune got released. It got reignited. I did live streams one day, but soon retired. November of 2022 because of bugs. Yeah, some of the technical stuff for live streaming can be kind of complicated. Like, I've had problems. Once I did join a smaller YouTube community, it was Highview. I met a lot of cool people there. Some are really busy. Some have changed for the worse. And some have disappeared. Banana Blast, LOL 1234. Hello. Welcome to stream. I haven't streamed on YouTube in over a number of years, and now I come back. Hey, Garlic Fun's doing pretty well. I'm really excited to see what Garlic Phone's about. And you're having fun. That's all that really matters, in my opinion. Like, the numbers and the... Honestly, like, the building a community or joining a community and stuff, that's all kind of a side thing. To me, at least. The main thing is you gotta be having fun. If you're not having fun, then I don't really see what the point is, you know? Not having fun with these audio issues, those are a pain to figure out. Technical issues are a pain in the butt. It's something like I like working on game consoles and fixing stuff up, but when I run into an issue, it like stops being fun. But you kind of just have to push through those. But like, if you're playing a game that you don't like or something like that, like, I don't know if it's super worth it at that point. Or like if you're stuck in a niche that you don't super enjoy, stuff like that. Most fun I have is making a video. Editing is really fun. I have been like getting into editing recently. I've been doing more and more of it on my own. Flops has been a huge help with editing. The stuff he can put together has been absolutely crazy. For Undertale stream tomorrow, here's a tip on the bridge with all the bad guys. Fight one set, then go back to the save point and heal. Okay. I mean, does Flops know how to put a blue screen behind Dr. Eggman? Possibly. I don't know. In my Mario video, he did like he built the rewind effect from scratch. It took him like 2 hours and I still feel kind of bad. But it turned out super good. Or like the pause effect that I had with like the VCR lines that like were going through the video. Like I thought it would be easier to just like find a free effect and like slap it over it. But also, for your Dr. Eggman thing, is it like a still or is it like a video that you want to like change the background for the video? Most of the edits you do are your own. I'm slowly learning editing because like I had 0 editing experience before this kind of video. Okay. There might be like an AI thing that could do it for you if you just need like the background removed. I mostly use SFX. I, for stills, use like AI background removers a lot. And there might be one that's advanced enough to do video stuff. I personally don't know because I've never tried. But it might be out there. Henry. Don't think I need one yet. Not going that crazy yet. I use it for thumbnails and stuff. Like if I find a picture but like I need to get rid of the background so I could just like drop it into whatever I have going on, I use that. All of the pictures of me that I have cut out for my thumbnails, I take on my phone, and then Apple's like Photos app has a built-in like cutout tool where I just like hold it and then it pulls it out for me. My dog decided to come. Hey! Say hello to me. He is a cutie. He keeps licking his feet though, and hurting himself, so that's unfortunate. What's the app called? I just use like the iPhone Photos app for stills to like cut myself out of stuff. But if you just search like AI background remover, am I excited for the Ultimate Flops comp? I am excited for that. But if you just like Google AI background remover, you might be able to find something. You don't have an iPhone? Yeah, just I've used I think it's called like Xionics or something like that. Let me check because it's in my like file names here for stills. See if I can find what it is. Done with errands early, so you're back? Awesome. We're about to finish up, but we still got a little bit. Okay, I cannot find it currently, but didn't notice I was streaming. Hello, Ashley Knott. Yeah, Liquid Flops was here earlier. Hello? What are you? Oh, okay. This guy was stuck in the wall. Hello, everyone, not Liquid Flops. Run. Yeah, we're just about to wrap up. We're on our last sandwich. We have 7.5 minutes left on this sandwich. Why didn't I put stream in what you doing? I don't have the thing. I don't want to like automate the thing for because I don't want to like bog people down because my schedule's pretty regular. And so when I do put stuff in there, I have to do it manually, and it can get kind of annoying, or like I forget to do it. So just copy the link and paste it there. Yeah, I just forgot to do it this time. So it's okay though. I'm not too worried about it. It was also a surprise stream. I decided like a half hour before I went live that I was gonna do something. So I wasn't expecting like a huge turnout or anything anyway. To be honest, Hydreigon Shiny isn't that good. It's silver. So when I first started this hunt, I thought it was green and purple like its original form is. I didn't realize it was silver. But now I've been doing the hunt for so long that I'm just like, I gotta finish it. By the way, next week's video is gonna be pretty cool. It's a collab with Moon. That'll be fun. Is it you teaching them cybersecurity and how to not have your Discord hacked? That's a joke. But did they change the shiny colors? I thought it was green and purple. Yeah, so the one under me on the stream here, the silver and purple one, is what the Iron Jugulis shiny is. And I really like the green and purple on original Hydreigon. I know people are kind of torn on green shinies, but I like him. So the one we're looking for is silver and purple and blue, technically. You see some things that could be considered offensive. You prefer Jalapeno Universe 2021 or Jalapeno Galaxy or Jalapeno Fire or Jalapeno Spicy Gamer? Dragonite's the best shiny? I think Sandslash is the best shiny. Green shiny. Oh, best green shiny. I think the best green shinies might be either Hydreigon or Espeon. Espeon's is pretty good. I like Jalapeno Galaxy the best, personally. But that's might just because that's what I meant you as. All green shinies look like barf. I think there's some good ones out there. Swirlix and Eevee are your favorite shinies? Those are good ones. I like Sandslash the best because he looks like one of the Super Saiyan forms from Dragon Ball Z. I think that's cool. I like Shiny Swellow. That one's good. I like black shinies a lot. Like Haxorus is cool. Greninja's shiny is really cool. Stuff like that. I like, oh, what is it? Umbreon. That's like, it's black already, but then its yellow rings get turned to like light blue. Shiny Primal Groudon looks cool. That is a good one. Shiny Noctowl for the win. I think Noctowl shiny is a little too subtle for me. Primal Groudon just looks really cool in general. That's true. And then like Kyogre and Primal Kyogre being purple, those are sweet. I really like purple Pokemon a lot. Shiny Seaking, that's a good shiny too. Mudkip being purple is cool. The like teal color of Shiny Trico is really cool. I've always wanted to do soft resets in Ruby and Sapphire for Shiny Trico. I think that would be sweet. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Final 2 minutes. Can we get an 11th hour shiny? I'm not sure. It'd be really cool. We've done it before. The Sandy Gas came at like the last minute. Remember as a kid, I killed the shiny because I thought it was a glitch. I've never killed a shiny on purpose. I have failed a couple though. And then my first shiny ever got stolen with like my DS. Last gym team of mine, my dark type gym would be Sableye, Greninja, Honchcrow, Umbreon, Obstagoon, and Mega Houndour. That's a good team. Seeing what like a fully powered up like last gym could be for like every type is really cool in my opinion. Still wish we had Mega Evolutions. I do too. I like them a lot. I think they're the best like temporary buff that we've gotten. I do like terastallization because like the changing of types is cool. I do like that. I just wish that the difference in like visuals, like where you just get like a silly hat, I wish that was a little different. But I like the mechanic for the most part. Should have just kept new megas as a gimmick. I agree. I think that would be good. I still have Flops saying, little turd boy, I'm gonna call you names, little... Either Mega Houndour or Mega Tyranitar. Both of those are good. I do think I like Mega Houndour the best. Still sucks they're playing to make Mega Flygon and never did. Flygon gets like so like lost in the fray. It's really disappointing because I like Flygon a lot. All right, folks. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today, at least. Hopefully we can come back and do some more of this sometime down the road. It was fantastic hanging out with all of you again today. I do appreciate you all. You're gonna find it next stream for sure. I hope so. One last thing, I have said it a couple of times, but for people who filed in here at the end, what are your thoughts on Mega Yanmega? I think it's alright. It's not offensive or anything to me. Not super memorable though. But no stream on Tuesday because it's my mom's birthday and I got plans with her. But we are doing stream tomorrow. So we will continue Undertale tomorrow, and then Thursday we'll be back to regular. Shiny or no shiny, it's fun hanging out with everyone. I agree. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone coming out. So let me crank up some tunes for you all. And then I will see you all tomorrow. Here we go. All of my music is by GlitchX City. I linked them in the description if you want to check out more of their stuff. But they recently set up like a 24/7 live broadcast, so it's really nice. Not having to like pick anything, I can just flip that on and it's good to go. So, but once again, I do appreciate everyone coming out, and I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.